Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Young Side's back in SnowRunner for a very impromptu video. I had an idea that was crazy. Can an ANK haul a Hummer in this bed? And indeed it can. So, well, we're here on Black Badger Lake. We're actually going to head down here to Greenwoods River. Because I didn't want it to slog through this with a Hummer or anything. So it might be easier if I just have the ANK bring the Hummer with it. So then when I get over there, I can unload it. We're just going to do a little bit of driving, and then we're going to probably be over. So without further ado, start her up and go and get started. Alright, so what made me think of this crazy idea? Well, I've done it before, as you guys remember, with the telehandler, and that's exactly what I did. This is telehandler assisted. This goes better through here than any Scout. MR Army. I don't know what the heck that's supposed to stand for. Mud Runner, probably. Yeah, I turned off the hands since the last video. It was starting to get annoying that he was constantly shuffling his hands. You see the Hummer through the back window, just kind of chilling there. It's packed, by the way. It's not just sitting there. You can kind of see that from like these camera angles. It's hauling it pretty good through here. You know, I'm kind of concerned about that though. The exhaust is spewing diesel smoke right into the snorkel. Obviously the Hummer's not running, but I mean, you gotta think. And I figured out on my own that how did I get the ANK when I said I was unable to get to the other maps in Alaska. I figured out if I went through what map is it? The bigger map that doesn't have a garage. The one you could reach from the top of North River. Anyway, and that's where the 745C was. I think we'll do a logging mission with that. Anyway, so yeah, I went and rescued all of the trucks and I got all the upgrades from Alaska. So now we have everything we need necessary. And, by the way, it's SnowRunner's birthday today. So happy birthday, SnowRunner. I would have baked you a cake for your video game, so that's kind of a bad idea. I'm pretty sure it would have appreciated it either way. Yeah, we are running the active suspension in high mode. We put it in low mode. That rear end is just squatting too much, and we have like no height. The Corvette video was kind of bad by my standards, because we were literally like, I was literally shouting over the engine. That means my game volume was too loud. maybe because my mic wasn't loud enough. That's probably no. That probably could be a way to fix it. It's very unusual that I do two videos a day anymore. But as sporadic as the uploads are, be lucky you're getting 2 today. Because I'm gonna make an announcement here, but I am no longer going for monetization. Because although my channel's approved for it, I'm never gonna get it, and I'm told it's worthless anyway. Because Google basically makes more than you could dream to, off of your own monetization. So this is all not for monetary gains anymore. That was the goal, but being a YouTuber is an impossible thing in 2021 as a profession. I know there are people that have done it, but they have 20,000 subscribers or more by now. And they have other ways because they have people that don't support them. I can't do that. I'm a very tiny channel that's always going to be very tiny. So, I mean, if somebody wanted to give me money, I would probably accept it, but there is a Patreon under my name, but it was from my school, so I kind of decided to just delete it. Okay, we're going that way. Tunnel. We'll load the Hummer and we'll drive for a little bit if we have time. It didn't take that long to get through there, so. You know, I thought, you know, because I'm in here to be able to replicate this, so it's probably in my best interest to just make a video out of it now. You know, the Hummer cannot bounce out of there no matter what we do. It looks like it would, but it can't. Got our lights on. You know, too. Now we're cool. And we just follow this around. There shouldn't be too many issues. The trail kind of ends here, so we're gonna have to be really, really, really careful. This has the tank of tires, so it is as stable as it's gonna get. But we all know how unstable this thing is. I thought it might be cool seeing it hauling a Scout. And I'm not just doing this for fun. I'm doing this for practical purpose. I also get use out of the truck. Because I barely ever use this thing. Even though Tomcat says it's like one of the best, I almost never use it. Because there are other things I prefer that are licensed. We're dead. Yeah, we're dead. Well... yeah, I had a feeling this was going to happen at some point because the ANK is very unstable. So wait, is the Hummer... I could change it into the Hummer if I wanted to. Wait, what happens if... I'm just out of curiosity. Will the Hummer, like, roll itself over? No. Oh, but it can start? Wait, what the heck? Okay, so I guess we're in the Hummer now. I'm probably going to assume this has an autonomous winch, even though I didn't equip it with one. This does have the top engine, which makes it quite unwieldy at times. At least it's not as bad as the Chevy. Chevy's K1500 is always a mess in my mind. But yeah, I just thought I would put that in. I would just make a video out of that because it is kind of neat, you know. And we actually got that to do what we wanted it to do. We were not supposed to go that way whatsoever. We're gonna have to go down the hill real careful, like. By the way, you guys are really excited for Phase 4? Because I really am. There's a lot of really great licensed trucks that are coming. We're getting a GMC Brigadier. There's actually another Caterpillar. It's a CT681, which is basically no different than a 680 we already have, so I'm not going to be using that one. Yeah, I made a lot of progress in the game. I finished, well, I didn't finish Alaska per se. I barely did anything in Alaska. A couple of tasks here and there. But I still can't find a good way to get that stupid oil trailer. Because even though I have the Freightliner now, I can't really find it a good thing to use. See, look, if we still had the ANK, we might have been able to make it through there. I think I remember when I brought the Apache through here to try and save the Pacific. P512, this one was a pain in the rear. By the way, even without all-wheel drive, the Pacific P512 is a very good truck. So it actually is quite capable. If you put, especially if you put the what are we doing here? Are we driving on trees? I'm guessing this has an autonomous winch. It definitely must. It's not like the Hummer has a special winch or anything. So it must be the weak autonomous winch. Which, I mean, I'm glad it was there because it saved us, but I'm not going to be happy about that when I really need to start yanking. This thing's not good for yanking. I normally use advanced winches on everything. It seems to be the best for objective gameplay. For trail riding, definitely you want an autonomous. But when you're actually using it for like objective-based gameplay, you're going to be better off with the, I thought that was real. When you have headphones on, like, the ambient sounds seem so real. I'm not sure if that's an accurate sound for the Hummer. Has anyone actually ever owned an H2 and heard the horn? If you want to know how I explored Alaska, I used a Chevy Kodiak. Yeah, I'm not lying. I used a fully upgraded Chevy Kodiak to do my scouting, and then I did a little bit of trailer hauling with it. I found a new use for the telehandler. I was just driving it around. You know, well, admittedly, I was going through Big Salmon Peak with it to get like all the upgrades and all that. Actually, it's not a bad idea. I found out it can pick up these little rocks that are in the middle of the road and just deposit them on the side of the road. So guys, if you're not crazy like me, but you want to use the telehandler for something, and those rocks are a pain, there you go. You don't even need Puppy Master's, like Puppy Master's IX Wrecker. That was the only thing I thought that could move it with its plow. This thing sucks in mud. Anyway, though, we might as well go all the way to the map and then call it. And that's another thing, because if the Hummer were to fall over, I don't have to worry about that now, because it has the autonomous winch. But without that advanced winch, I'm going to probably feel like I'm going to be a fish out of water in a way. Because with an advanced winch, you kind of yank yourself up hills like nobody's business. And the lack of winch length with this is disappointing. I know, because Puppy Master and Frog usually do an autonomous winch that's basically advanced. It's like mega advanced. I guess some other modders might do that too, but I don't know. By the way, it seems like Frog is making a like Volvo truck. We'll have a look at that when it comes out. Because I really do want some more like different trucks. So anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed this little impromptu, well, failed mission, admittedly, but, I mean, we got halfway. And actually, it lasted a lot longer than I thought it would. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.